Welcome back to Brighter Financial Future to all my future millionaires and billionaires out there. Hopefully everyone's having an amazing day so far. In today's video, I'm going to give you a couple ideas on how to spend your stimulus check in 2021. You don't want to miss today's video, so stay tuned. Now, just a disclaimer, I'm not a financial advisor. This video is strictly for entertainment purposes only. Any investment may involve risks, so it's so important that we do our due diligence in our own homework. Now let's jump into today's video. Today's video is all about ideas on how to spend your stimulus check. Now, some people I know already received their stimulus check money and other people are getting it soon. So if you haven't gotten it yet, you may get it in the next couple of days or within a week or so if you qualify for the stimulus check. Now let's jump into a couple ideas on what to do with that money if you already have it or if you plan on getting it soon. Now the first idea is so important. Now the first thing to do is so important is to pay yourself first. Especially with everything that's going on in life, one thing it made me realize is important to have an emergency fund. So if you don't have an emergency fund, put a little bit of money aside just to start building up your emergency cash. Or if you already have emergency fund, it'll be a good idea to add to it. Haven't reached your threshold limit yet. In addition to having an emergency fund, it's good to have a little bit of a stockpile of cash. That way you can buy stocks or investments that you want to buy when there's a dip. So when there's a low, you'll at least have some money to buy, say, Apple or Tesla, AT&T, whatever company that you're looking for. If it goes on sale, like a lot of stocks were on sale last week, you at least have the cash to start buying those companies. So that's a good idea to have an emergency account, but also an investment buffer as well. So that's one of the most important things you want to do when it comes to the stimulus check. The next important thing to do is pay down debt. So if you have any debt or bills, this is a good time to put a little bit extra money to kind of lower those bills right now. Some ideas to even lower your bills, you can even call some of these companies. Say, for example, you have car insurance like myself. I actually called my car insurance and had my bill lowered by telling them I'm no longer driving the amount of miles I was before, so they actually lowered my bill. So if you're working from home, you're working less hours, or you're not working at all right now, and you do have car insurance, you can call your car insurance and let them know how many miles you're currently driving. In most cases, they will adjust your rate. So it's a good idea just to call and kind of ask and see what they can do for you. Even when it comes to paying down your debt, you can always call and see what they can do for you. The only thing they can say is no. So whatever debt or bills that you owe, you can look in to see what can they do to kind of lower the bill for you at this moment, as well as using some of this money to kind of pay down your debt. Next up, it's one of my favorite things to do is invest. That's right. After you created an emergency fund, you have a little bit of a buffer, you're paying down your debt, it's a good time to start investing. Now, if you haven't started investing yet, now is a good time. I have links below to get you started. And by signing up, using one of my links, we both get a little something while supplies last. Like Webull, I believe they give you like a free stock, but the details will be in the description. So just make sure you check it out when you sign up. And it's nothing like actually being a part owner in something. So the great thing about owning stocks, you are an owner in that company. So for example, if you own Apple, Disney, Tesla, AT&T, BCRX, so whatever company you're into or whatever you like to do, you can be a part of that company and actually own it. So that's one of the good things about being an investor. You actually become a part owner in that company. So it's a good idea to kind of invest what you believe in. And the reality is, you can always sign up. When I started investing, I actually signed up just to get the free stock, and it took me a while to kind of like start investing. But it's a good idea to just kind of sign up, put a little bit of money into the account, and that way you kind of like watch and learn what you want to do. And when you're ready to buy something, you have the money in the account already. So just because you sign up into a brokerage account, you don't have to buy today. But as long as you have that account ready and you want to buy something, you will have it already set up. So that's the beauty about investing. It's better to have your brokerage ready when you're ready to buy than trying to open one up when you hear of a good opportunity. Another thing is invest in yourself. That's right. One of the most important things to do is invest in yourself. Buy a new book, audio book, something that's going to increase your skills. Because really at the end of the day, in order to invest, you need money. And the more your time is valued, the more you build your own personal skills, that'll allow you to kind of get more money to do the things that you want. And last but not least, have fun. You know, depending on where you are in the world, like this pandemic, being trapped in a house or whatever, it's a good idea to set aside a little bit of money in a stimulus check just to do something good, either for yourself, your family, if you have kids, whatever it is. It's good to just treat yourself either to a nice meal, an outfit. Now, don't use your whole stimulus. I'm just talking about just a portion. Some people are going to have a little bit too much fun, but it is important to kind of enjoy life, because at the end of the day, you don't want to just invest, save, because at the end of the day, we don't know when our time is up. You want to be a millionaire when you're 60 or 70. It's a good idea to do those other things, but also enjoy life in the process. So that's my investment strategy, especially now. Like before, I was all about save, but now I'm like, you know what? Life is too short, and at the end of the day, you do have to live a little. And I think that's so key, especially now with like I said, everything that's going on in the world. Sometimes you just have to unwind, go to the movies, go to your favorite restaurant, help stimulate your local economy, because at the end of the day, spending money helps the economy, your local economy. It gives people jobs and opportunities, and that's basically the circle of life when it comes to cash. The money gotta flow. And yeah, so if you haven't done so already, please subscribe. It helps out the channel. Like, leave a comment. Let me know, what do you plan on doing with your stimulus check? Do you plan on investing it all, paying down bills? And if you're going to do something fun, let me know. Like, are you going to go to Disneyland, depending on where you're at, if it's going to open up or not? Go to the movies? What would you like to do? What are your plans when it comes to this upcoming stimulus check? And that's pretty much all I got for everybody. Until next time, everyone have a good one. Peace.